Welcome back to the YouTube, and I'm going to be talking about the price of staying the same. Look, I hear a lot of people talking about, oh, I'll do it later, I'll do it after this promotion, I'll do it after this project. But look, you're never going to get this time back, right? Like nothing is ever guaranteed. Let's get that straight. And also, if you haven't started now, what's going to make you want to start after that? Because you're less busy? Let's face it. Every single time you think you'll get, there'll be a calm period in life, there never is. Okay? Everything is go, 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 go. Especially if you're a high level executive, especially if you're a successful individual, right? You're not just going to be able to sit on the couch and do nothing. That's just not how life is, yeah, right? So you keep telling yourself, I'll start after this work project calms down. I'll start after the wedding season, whatever it may be, right? It never slows down, right? Staying the same isn't neutral. It's not pausing. It's actually going in the wrong direction, okay? It has a price, and you are constantly spending your time, and you're not getting anything in return. Like, you have to understand that you will not be here someday. Don't you want to be the best version of yourself? Like, why are you leaving it up to chance? And later actually costs, a ton. It doesn't just cost, like, oh, 6 months is nothing. 6 months is a long time, right? That's a long time of you not improving. You don't stay the same when you wait, you get worse. Slowly enough that you don't notice it day to day. And then once you do notice, it's been years upon years, and you would wish that you could go back in time and, start. I always use the analogy of whenever I need motivation, I think about myself when I'm 80 years old or whatever on my deathbed. And I think to myself, did I really live the life I want to live? And if I can look back at everything that happened in my life, and I know I did everything in my power to be the best version of myself, I would consider myself to be, successful. I don't care what I accomplished. If I knew I put in the effort every single day to be that person, I know that I would consider myself to be successful. And you have to ask yourself that question, because a lot of you guys are just drifting. I know what it's like. You're just drifting through life. Feel like you have no purpose, but I'm telling you, you can create purpose out of yourself with unrelenting, attitude and willingness to put in effort. And that's what no one tells you, right? So telling yourself that later will come in a certain day or point in time, yada yada yada, you'll have all the necessary, things in place to get your life in check and get fit. It's never going to happen. You're telling yourself a lie because you want to get out of it, right? See a lot of people that come to me, prospective clients that tell me this excuse, and I'm like, you would never win in the first place. You would never win, right? And it should strike a nerve that I'm saying that. It's the reason you're in this position today, But there is the compound interest of neglect, right? So think about how compounding works with money. Small, consistent input left alone for a long enough time, right? It turns into something massive, right? If you invest into a stock, S&P 500, over time, your money's going to grow, 100%. And unfortunately, it's the same thing with neglect. If you tell yourself, I'll do it on this day, and years keep passing by, those little days that you kept telling yourself, I'll start Monday, I'll do this, blah, 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 they compound. It's not just like voided, right? That is a price that you already paid. That is a sunk cost of time. And you're never getting that back, right? So the version of you who started today, who is 90 days into my Daisy Flex protocol, has proof in the mirror and on the scale that he can build a life he wants on his terms, or the version of yourself who said later again, right? Who exactly do you want to become, right? Because both versions exist in 90 days. You're choosing which one to be right now, whether you realize it or not, right? You're choosing who you want to be right freaking now. So why the right time thing is a myth, right? I've always hated that. And I cringe when people say I need some more time to think about something, blah blah blah. There will never be time. There will never be a week with less on your plate. Not at your level, right? I don't have it. I'm 23 years old. I don't want to be having time on my hands. I want to be go, go, go. If you would think you're going to have time on your hands when you're a busy executive with kids, with a family, with a wife, you got it all wrong. What's wrong with you? How are you a man? Right? The guys who are killing it, they work all these hours and they consistently put in the work on top of that. You're a man. How are you going to say it's too hard? What? What's wrong with you? Come on. None of my clients found the right time. They built systems that work inside the chaos, not around it. It's a premise of my protocol. I literally teach everyone how you can do it with less time, how you can do it flexibly with 90 minutes of time a week, right? And you're complaining about time. It's not because you don't have the right time. It's because you don't have the motivation, the ability to, grab life for what it is, hold yourself accountable, and put in the damn work. Because if you did, you would already be well on your way. So the real question is, it's not really about timing. It was never about timing, right? That's just a smokescreen. If you fully believe that it would work, it's a fear of failure, right? You believe that I don't want to put all this time and energy in and it doesn't work. First of all, get over yourself, right? No one's going to tell you the truth. Get over yourself, right? Sorry. You're never going to get anywhere doing that. Number one. And number two, later is usually just, I'm not sure this will work for me, right? Because you're worried that you're going to just fail. And if you're worried you're going to fail, number one, you definitely aren't doing the right things. You're going to have to do the right things. You're going to have to be on the right program, aka my Daisy Flex protocol. And number two, you're going to have to be willing to fail in the first place. You're going to have to be willing to push and, maybe not see the skill drop, but then tweak something. And then finally, after that, seeing, your bit of progress. It's not always going to be hunky-dory, but you have to be willing to give, to get something in return. And, seeing it through. Look, fitness is very black and white. It's a very big stepping stone to achieving wherever you want because you gain the confidence of being able to win, right? If I had never, approached fitness the same way that I approached everything in life, I wouldn't, be where I am. It's because you put so much unrelenting effort into your body that you start to become that sort of man in every other aspect of life. And you stop fearing failure, and instead you run towards it. So the choice is in front of you, right? Doing nothing will feel safe. Do you want to be the man that feels safe, or do you want to be the man that just goes after it, right? That does it for his family, that isn't afraid of putting in the work for a couple of months and seeing no results. Do you want to be the man that, his kids say, that's my dad? Or do you want to be the man that his kids say, he's just a regular dude, doesn't treat himself the way that he should, right? It's all up to you. Because me personally, I could never be that guy. I always want to be the guy that gives every single bit of effort that I have. Whether that's my body, and my physique or anything in life, to be honest. 30 pounds in 90 days, like I guarantee, it's not the hard part. Deciding you're done paying the price of staying the same, that's hard. Regardless of how much I might be beating it, in your head. Yeah, you got to break out of the cycle, but it's hard to break out of the cycle. I empathize with it. But the minute you make that decision, the snowball starts piling. And let me tell you, once you have momentum, it's really hard to stop. You don't need the right time. You need to start. You need to decide you're done waiting for the right time. Okay? And if you're done waiting for the right time, I highly suggest you book a call in the description below with me and speak one-on-one. And that way I can see if you're right for the program, and we can stop waiting and get you on the program and get you the momentum you need for your dream physique. And after that, DM me the word Deisty on Instagram telling me that you did that, and we'll converse before that call as well so I can get to know you a bit more. Okay? But with that said, thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one.